day. Yeah. What are they going to do with that guy, that Iranian guy? They're going to hang him or something?
Who? Oh, Mufasa?
Yeah, Mufasa, yeah. The money, yeah, they wanted to rip him off. And they had the one guy that was his friend, he goes, and they got the chance, and they're going to, like, well, holy shit, man. Fucking people are brutal. You know, in order for me to get that pissed off, you know, that's like, you know, I think that, I don't care if it's the, you know, the Mexicans or the Serbs or there's certain, like, mafias around the world, Mexican cartel, they want to, like, show people, they want to scare the fuck out of you so you don't think about fucking them twice. I mean, you wouldn't call anybody or not. That's how it is in Mexico. They victimize you so brutally that you're scared shitless you wouldn't do shit for them, right? Because they'll go over your grandmother's house right now and they'll fucking bring her out right down Main Street and they'll fucking show her arms off her head right fucking street.
Crazy.
It's sick, man. I know, I feel like just going down there and just like fucking blowing them.
No, the world isn't how it was 20 years ago, though.
No, I don't think the world's telling the truth, and this is me, I'm older. I don't think the world's going to be here in like 30 years, really, between the flooding and the fight. And again, I think if something's going to happen, Iran's going to try to bomb Israel, and everybody's going to get that together, and China's going to come in, and it's going to be fucking crazy. It might, I mean, it could. I mean, anything like that, people said like 30 years ago, it's kind of, you know, you can't. But now you're seeing so many crazies, like in Pakistan. In Pakistan, there's a lot of nuclear weapons. If the terrorists get those weapons. And I'm not like, you know, I'm not a West Point dude. I'm like, I'm brutal.
You don't scare me. Work on it.
It's not about that. It's about, like, you got to be fucking ready. These guys are crazy, man. I mean, if they're coming at me, I'm blowing them down. I mean, you know, we're going to have to, like, I mean, everything's going to, I don't know, man. Just a lot of...
So, a lot of hatred in the world.
Yeah, a lot of hatred, dude. There's a lot of, like, you know... And hopefully, because of the Arab Spring... And because of certain things that maybe, you know, there's a lot of like, I know a lot of good Muslims, and there's a lot of good Muslims. Most of them are good, but then the ones that are bad make it bad for a lot of other Muslims that are normal. And the thing against me is that the majority of people, like I've been reading a lot, the majority of the Muslims in the world, they just want a piece of the pie. They just want, I mean, there's certain places like Dubai and the Gulf States, and, you know, certain places in like, you know, the world, that there's a lot of money, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and you know, and like they just want to get like be like Europe or United States money-wise, and live like a middle-class living. But then you got people in Afghanistan and Iran and the farthest reaches of you know the world that are just so militant, man. And they're the ones that are planting the bombs. Yesterday we killed that was where they got those drones killed 2 or 3 more. They're trying to defeat Al Qaeda in Yemen, South Yemen, right south of Saudi Arabia. They got some more guys. They killed some more guys in the United States. But we, as a country, see, I don't mind when we go and kill Al Qaeda. I don't want it, but I think we can't go all across the world and go to everybody's country where everybody sits on their ass and nobody helps and just solve this.
You can't be the world police.
That's right. We can't be the world police.
So.
What, are you taking pictures of me?
No, I'm watching a game.
But what game is that?
It's.
You know, the thing that gets me is that a lot of people in this world, they don't really know what's going on, and they get on the bandwagon.
What, with the sports?
Oh, with sports they do, yeah, with sports they do. But what do you call it? With fighting and killing.
The Wall Street?
Wall Street's a good thing. 99%, we're the 99%, and you know, I'm just saying. Here's the thing: there's a lot of people down there that are cool, that are protesting. Good. There's some people that are just down there hanging out. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just hanging out and getting high. And,
I heard some girls are getting naked down there.
Yeah, naked, and I know they whip their titties out, and they're like, man, I couldn't believe that. Unbelievable. That's crazy. The thing that gets me.
And now there's concerts and rock concerts and.
Several legs gonna make you spoon. Come on.
Yeah, people that you know, and then the cops are driving away. Now it's getting like, but I think they had all these like protests all over the world Look at Rome. They got a hand there because they said they had anarchists that infiltrated. It was all bombs, like hand grenades, that Molotov cocktails at the building. That's crazy. I mean, it's not this guy who owns this building. It's not his fault. It's the people on Wall Street who haven't been convicted and brought to trial. That have lost so much money, responsible for us. There's like 2 or 3 things that made us go into what we went into, and that was a big part of it. Wall Street, corruption, greed, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, that the Iraq War, a couple other things that all combined. With us, like saying, the world was just slowly taking everything from this country, like the manufacturing industry, the steel industry, the coal, they were transporting to Brazil, to China, to India, and everybody just sat around, and the people in charge said, that's cool, we got everything, it's cool. Then bam, it hit us all at once, because we were involved in all these things overseas, and anyway, long story short, they got a right to be pissed, I feel sorry. Like, okay, you live home with your parents, right? I mean, that's a normal thing today. Years ago, it wasn't normal. Now it's like normal because people, you can't graduate from college. If you graduate from college and with like a PhD, and then you have a chick that you meet that's real fine, and she's got a PhD, and you settle down and hook up and buy something together, you might make it. You fucking might make it. But you ain't gonna live like your parents lived or your grandparents lived. There's no fucking way. And I hate to say that, I hate to be negative, but...
Negative Nancy?
Negative Nancy. Who's Negative Nancy? And, I don't know who she is. Negative... Terrible Timmy.
Terrible Timmy.
Yeah. I don't know. But, anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm going all across the board. It's like, Josh, what you talking about? It's like this and that. I don't like people blowing anything up, but at the same time, I don't like people being victimized.
I don't like a lie. I want to suck your dick.
And I want the world to get better. I don't want the world to get worse. I don't want people to fucking start blowing everybody up and killing everybody. Shit like that. That's crazy. See, everybody just can't know anything about it. Just like your music. Like I'm the type of person. I'm very open-minded. I'm trying to read a lot. I can speak 2 or 3 different languages. I've been overseas, different countries. So I understand that everything is not like people here. They don't leave their fucking town. They think well, these people are crazy. It's not crazy. There's a lot of different cultures, different languages, different religions. You got to check it out. You got to and it sucks if you go to church and you say, oh yeah, I'm a Christian. Then you go out and you start like go to your clan meetings or you want to kill people. That's crazy, right? Sit down, have a couple of pierogies, right? Have some pierogies and a little vodka, man, and chill out a little bit. Yeah, come on, we'll hook you up, man. Oh man, when I used to growing up, man, the ladies well, I say that development or not development area, they were right off the boat, man. They were Polish men. They used to make fucking pierogies like that big, man. Big ass ones on a plate like that. They put like sour cream on it, onions, and they put all kinds of shit on it, man. Butter.
I remember the first time I had a pierogi. It was to die for.
Oh yeah, delicious stuff. It's homemade, they're real good. They just drop them in the water.
I had them at Tom's Bowl.
Tom's Bowl?
4th of July when I was probably 11. It's delicious.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Put the little oil in the pan.
Yep. Well, it was basically, I would say when I first grew up, real young, from the time I was born to about, I say about 8, it was 90% Polish and some Lithuanian. Everybody had their last name with Ski. Lunanovsky, Milanovsky, Sledjanovsky. Lebowski, all kinds of whatever, Budowski, all kinds of,
Skatsky,
all kinds. It was all, and they're nice people, man. They said, my sister, every year they had like a annual kind of Pocus festival. She used to win the polka dance.
Ellie's Pizza. Hold on, let me see if he's here or not. Are you here? He's not in the building right now. Thank you.
There's some good. And there's still people over there today. I can go over there, and you might not see, like in the summertime, you might see somebody walking down the street speaking Polish. When I was younger, you would always hear. They would go outside, and put make sausages, kielbasa, whatever. And they go they all have those pickles stuff. They have pickle.
Dill pickles.
Dill pickles, tons of dill pickles, man.
Sour pickles.
Sour pickles, man. Red cabbage. They cut up red cabbage, and
That's German right there. Red cabbage.
Red cabbage. Like, wow, it was pretty good food though. I mean, I didn't realize it because I was a kid and I was just playing in food. I didn't realize that I lived like in a Polish enclave. And then when I got older and I got out and I moved down the area, wow, what are these people? What do they do? But then, you become American. Like it's weird because a lot of food that when I was younger, for instance, I eat like a lot of some American food, Polish food, some German food, and then when I got older. Like I have like pork chops, meatloaf, steak, like hot dogs, hamburgers, like that, plus Polish food and German food like that. And then when I got out of the neighborhood, then all of a sudden I said, wow, Italian food, bro, this is good. Meatball, and I got slices and shit. And then I started eating Chinese food. Like when I was younger, Friday night was like pizza night.
Let's go for it! You said the magic word.
We didn't get Chinese food. Nobody in my family, my mother probably ate Chinese food. But I'm older than you, see, so it's different. Now it's different. Younger than me, Chinese. Usually a lot of families once a week to have like Chinese night, or mom and dad to go out and buy like $50 worth of Chinese food.
Make it a tradition.
Yeah, it's a tradition, or pizza or something like that, right? But there's all kinds of food that's really good that people in this country aren't even aware of, like Turkish food, Filipino food. Filipino food is like it has such a mystique to me because like. They have a lot of, like, their roots, a lot of their culture is, like, in Asia, like Japan, Korea, China, like, noodles and rice, and it's, like, Oriental food. But the Spanish people lived there, or colonized it.